9:04 is a time this next story might sound familiar. We thought it was important to bring it back, though, today.
It's a reminder that a random act of kindness can cause a ripple effect, even decades later. It involves a Twins legend, a mental health charity in Elk River, and our sports director here at 5 Eyewitness News. As well, we're going to discuss in just a few minutes part of this story and how it's being turned into a children's book. But now, here's Joe Schmidt.
Elk River was designated as Energy City in Minnesota.
You guys coming for some pizza and ice cream?
And in the historic downtown, there is an energy that is palpable in one of the buildings.
Happy last day of school.
This is the home of the nonprofit agency called Thumbs Up for Mental Health.
Pizza and all the stuff is back here.
Katie Shatuski started this organization.
So our mission is we value life. We aspire to help others in our community by talking about mental health. Happy last day of school, even though it wasn't your last day of school.
The Teen After School Space is just one of 8 programs that Thumbs Up offers.
The whole thing kind of started with my grandfather.
Katie's grandfather, Bob, suffered depression
A silent battle.
and died of suicide.
I didn't know he had those demons. My grandmother didn't want to talk about how he died. And, our family decided we're going to be honest. We're going to talk about it. We're going to have this conversation because it needs to be talked about. And I think that's essentially why my grandpa died. He didn't have the tools and the resources. And I think generationally speaking, it wasn't talked about. It wasn't acceptable. And my grandpa actually lost one of his brothers to suicide as well.
While Katie was struggling and searching for a sense of purpose,
My husband, Todd, gave me this amazing book and for Valentine's Day in 2014.
she read a story from the book Silent Impact.
He heard about it, maybe through the news or something, and then he's like, I just drove down to St. Paul and I had him sign it.
I happened to write the book and the story.
I couldn't put it down. And the one story that really stood out to me was Joe Mauer.
Yes, that Joe Mauer.
Bottom line is we need to win more games.
The Twins legend who played 15 years for his hometown team. Was a 6-time All-Star. 3-time batting champ and 2009 American League Most Valuable Player. The Twins retired his jersey. 21 years ago, Joe was a senior at Cretin-Derham Hall High School. He was one of the best high school athletes the state of Minnesota has ever produced. He was recruited by all the major college football programs to be their starting quarterback. He was an all-state guard in basketball. But baseball was Joe's best sport. And with the very first pick in the amateur draft, the Minnesota Twins took Joe Mauer.
Him going out of his way to invite Mike Halley to his lunch table.
In Joe's senior year, after his 4th-hour class, he invited and walked a student by the name of Mike Hawley to the lunchroom and invited him to sit down at his table. Mike is blind and normally sat alone at lunch. He was never alone again.
It's like, okay, how can I make a silent impact?
That story and her grandfather's tragedy
And then also help those families who have lost a loved one to suicide.
made an impact on Katie Shatuski.
And I thought, if somebody like that could do something, why couldn't I do it? So I was actually out for a run one day, and I will never forget this moment. I actually stopped. I was on the Orono Bridge, and I stopped, and I snapped a picture of my shoes and hashtagged Run for Mental Health on social media. And that's kind of where my aha moment came.
21 years later, in the same high school,
What did it mean to you to have Joe say, come and join us at our table?
It felt empowering, like I belonged.
in the same lunchroom, at the same table,
As my father was fond of saying, he kind of took me under his wing.
He took you under his wing. Guess what? He wants to reconnect with you, and he's here right now.
Hey, Mike. How you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you. It's been
Good to
too
see
long.
you, yes.
2 friends reunited.
I was going to say, Natalie, what are you doing with
Yeah,
yourself?
well, I got 3 kids now.
It wasn't long before the 2 were walking down memory
I
lane.
remember you had to catch a red-eye flight from Anaheim.
And the hallways they navigated together almost every day 2 decades ago.
If more athletes followed his example, there'd be a lot fewer lonely kids without someone to eat with.
You treat people how you want to be treated. You treat people with respect, and usually that's returned. Same thing. Mike showed me that same respect.
The reunion was videotaped because Thumbs Up for Mental Health knows the power of this story,
As we shared lunch and as the year progressed, I got to know him really well.
that it could change mindsets
Walking in here, there's a lot of great memories.
and even change lives.
What I would love for that video to do is be shown in every single homeroom class, and that kids can just see Joe and what he did for Mike that day. And hopefully it just inspires them to say, you know what, I can see somebody sitting alone. There's no reason why they can't come sit at our table too.
So they are going to offer this video free to high schools and junior highs.
But our table was a lot of fun.
Joe said he was just doing the right thing by inviting Mike to his table. Maybe this video will help other kids do the right thing.
Thank you for the time you put in and the kindness you showed for the short year we did have together. And I'm a better person for it.
Well, Mike, I can say the same thing.
One more twist of serendipity in this story.
I love what you wrote in here too. It's just, you know, I think that maybe even really made it stronger for me. Katie, your grandfather had a big impact on me with his humor and energy. I miss my buddy. Happy Valentine's Day and go make an impact. I mean, I felt like you were telling me what I should do.
Katie's grandfather, Bob Schmidt, no relation, we were good friends.
From the outside looking in, like, you would never know that he struggled. I don't think you knew, and you were good friends with him.
I took your grandfather parasailing on a double parasail.
Oh, gosh.
He wanted nothing to do with it, but I said, we're doing it, Bob. So I made Bob do stuff. The Thumbs Up charity is proof that even in the darkest times, there can be hope.
And how can we turn a dark topic into something light and bright? And that's where the thumbs up comes from, because that was kind of my grandpa's thing, was the thumbs up. We'd go to his house and he always had a smile on his face with a thumbs up.
Tony Leisman was at our table, and he says hello, by the way.
Good, good.
An unselfish act of kindness
And then this is all the resources for
and a
you.
woman with a purpose prove that you don't have to move on.
I just think he would be so proud. Love you.
When you move forward,
I know, I was so glad.
amazing things can happen.
I think he wishes he would have stayed, I would hope. But hopefully he knows his legacy is moving on in a different
Oh, he's
way.
looking on.
Did you do thumbs up?
We gotta believe he's looking on.
Yeah, I think he'd be looking down with a big thumbs up, I hope.
Keep moving forward with her shirt there, and that's what a great story that is.
No doubt, and we do have both Joes in-house with us today. Chris and I are going to sit down to chat with them coming up in just a moment.